What is up guys, it's Modded Warfare here and welcome back to another ApparitionNET video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the Call of Duty tools on ApparitionNET Studio. I'm going to go over Advanced Warfare in this video. I'm not going to do a separate video on every COD tool because they're all very similar. Like if I open Modern Warfare 3 you can see they've all got similar options to each other, just like Black Ops 2, all got similar options. So I'm just going to go over Advanced Warfare in this video and you'll get a general idea of what's in every COD tool for ApparitionNET Studio. So yeah, the first thing we're going to do, because Advanced Warfare has a inbuilt banning system, we're going to activate the ban bypass in ApparitionNET Studio. So go ahead and open ApparitionNET Studio, head to modifications and click ban bypass before you go on the game, and then it'll say it'll be active when the game is loaded. Then just simply launch Advanced Warfare, and what should happen is you should get an X notify saying that the ApparitionNET AW bypass is active, which it says right there, so we know the bypass is enabled. Now this console section right here is just so that you have access to the same things you have in the launcher. So for instance, stuff like the file manager and everything you have access to. If you wanted to minimize the launcher and just keep the mod tool open, then you'll still have access to all of this stuff just like you would do from the launcher itself. You've got the network sniffer here and quick launch if you want to launch another game, screenshot tool, and reconnect if you've disconnected from the console for some reason. Okay, so we should be on the game right here. So just to show you that my account is completely brand new, it's got nothing on here. So we've got player cards, we should have all locked, as you can see. So all this stuff is locked, and then we've got let's see, challenges. So all of these should be locked. Yep. All of that's locked. And if we head to our player card or combat record, so you see all that is reset, nothing there. Weapons, nothing. Exo launcher, nothing. And then you've got medals, got nothing on there either. So that shows that we are completely reset. So the next section we have is the recovery section. So in here you can obviously set your prestige. So we can set prestige, you can set your XP, your deaths. Let's go 500 deaths, 400, 500 kills, 400 deaths, score. I'm not doing legit stats here, as you can plainly tell, but just whatever, just to show. 23, 2 hours and 45 minutes. So you can set each stat individually by clicking the respective button. You can also click set all stats, which will set the stats for all of them at once if you filled them all in. Then you can export your stats to a stat file. So if you found legit stats or something that you want to use and you want to continue using on multiple accounts, maybe if you're doing recoveries for someone, then you can export your stats to a stat file and save them. Just call it this one stats, and then you can go ahead and save it to a file. You can then load that back up. If I load this other one I made, you'll see that it will load up different stats into these boxes here. Then I can load the other one back in, which will set them back to what I set them to before. So you can do that. You can export and import stat files. Feel free to post stat files on the forums. We might put a section on the forums for stat files so people can submit their own stat files for the various games, and then you can download someone else's stat file and load that up on your tool. So you've got that. Then you've got combat record, of course, so you can set all of these, your exo launcher, your combat record, all of that. And then you've got unlock all. Takes a few seconds to work, but any second now we should be good. Unlock all complete. And then you've got if we go to more stat options, you can change your division points, as well. You've also got weapon stats, so we can set the BAL 27 to have 900 headshots and 3,200 kills. And you can set that, all the guns are in here that you can set the weapon stats for. Medals, this works by setting a base value. So if I set a value like 29, then it will set similar values for each one. It won't set them all to the same one. It will kind of randomize them a little bit around that number, so that it looks more legit. It's not like every single one is set to the same number. And then you've got rare outfits, of course. Now for outfits, you need to head into the customize gear and select an outfit slot, because there are 4 outfit slots in Advanced Warfare. So if I select slot 1 and then go back here, and I can set zombie, and that should go ahead and set the zombie. Yep, there we go, there's zombie. Grandmaster, we'll set it to Grandmaster. Then you've got purple Grandmaster, so you can set that. And then you've got bloodshed armor, and of course weapons master as well. There you go. So that's that. Then we've got, okay, so just to show you that everything else is set, so we'll go into operator, player card, calling cards. All of these ones are now unlocked. Got these all unlocked. All unlocked. Unlocked. So there you go, you've got all those. And then let's see challenges. So you've got unlocked all of this stuff. Go to one of the guns, got all these challenges unlocked, all of these unlocked. So that's basically unlock all. And then if we go to the combat record, you can see it's got all my stats that I set there. And then if we head to weapons, I think I set the BAL 27. Ah, yeah, okay. So because I did unlock all, it's going to set all of these to a really high number. Then you've got EXO launcher. So yeah, it's going to set all of those. Medals, you can see it sets them all to slightly different numbers. So you've got differences there, 49, 65, 61. If I set maybe a different value, maybe a lower value, like maybe 10, set medal seed. Medal set, and then go back in. You can see that's changed now. You've got 36, 37, 36, 49. So they're all slightly different. So that's that. So that is basically the stats for Advanced Warfare. Then you've got customized gear. Okay, so the gear customizer lets you kind of scroll through different clothing options for your character. So you've got the helmet that you can change. You can change the helmet skin. Obviously not all helmets have different skins, but some do. You can see this one does. Scrolling through different helmet skins, so you can do all of that. You can change the loadout skin, exosuit. If I spin them around, we've got the exosuit. We can change that to different exosuits. You can give it, some have different skins. There we go, that one has a different skin. Multiple different skins that you can select for the exosuit. So that is basically the gear customizer. You've got all the different ones that you can select, and the idea is you scroll through all these different gear, all the different clothing options, and when you find one that you like, or one that you want to keep, then you can actually save that to a file. You just select the outfit slot you want to save it to, give it a name. So let's just call this random outfit or something, and we'll save that. So now I can load that up at any point. Apply saved outfit. So just to show you this working, if I reset this to something else, like we'll go back to weapons master. So that puts it back. And then if I wanted to load that outfit I made, then I just go to this drop down box, select random outfit, apply saved outfit, and there you go, it sets the outfit that we saved. So that is the idea behind that. It's really useful so that if you find like the DLC ones, then you can get all the DLC ones, save it to a file, load it up at any point, which is handy. One of the main reasons we did this is just that it takes far too long to just find every single one and put it in a big drop down list. So at least this way you can just select whatever you want, and then when you find something you like, save it, and then you can load it up at any point in the future. Okay, so that's the gear customizer, and then of course you've got a class editor, so you can change your custom class names. So if I change custom class 1 to modded, make it green, set class name, and then if I go to where's it, create a class, you've got, there it is in green, modded. So you've got your class editor, then you've got modifications. So in here I'll have to go into a game, so I'll just set up a private match as an example. So we'll go to game setup, we'll add some bots in here. So we'll go 5 bots on 5, 4 on 5, and start game. Okay, so you can see I'm in a game now. Now what we can do here is load up all the clients in the game, and we can apply different mods to the client. So if I click no clip, that enables no clip for myself, and then you can disable it. You've also got, of course, God mode, unlimited ammo. So it sets it to unlimited ammo. Of course, you can do that with multiple people in the game. Third person. Unlock achievements. You've got heat vision, give you a bit of an advantage. Then that's for zombies, so you can enable exo perks and exosuit instantly in zombies. You can kick player, of course, and then so that's basically like your client modifications. You've got teleportation, so you can get a selected player position. So if I get my own player position right here, and then I can teleport player to sky. If I do that, then teleports me way up in the sky, so the screen goes all glitched, and then I can of course teleport to custom coordinates, which will teleport me back. Then you can get a specific player position, so you can get any other person's position in the game. You can teleport to selected player, so if I teleport to this player, there I am right next to him. You can keep teleporting to him. Then of course I can teleport a selected player to me, so if I get teleport player to my location, he teleports to me. Then I can teleport all clients to me, of course. So it just teleports them all. And then what else we got? So we can teleport, or get selected player position. You can save coordinates to a file. Well, it doesn't save it to a file, it's only temporary. It saves it to this drop down list. So if you maybe no clip to a certain location, maybe it's a good sniping spot or something, then you can get the coordinates of where you are, and then you can save it so that during the game, if you want to teleport back there, then you can just select it from the drop down list and then teleport to custom coordinates, and that'll teleport you back to where you were. So that is basically the client modifications. So if I double click the player, I can go ahead and edit their gamertag. So I can change this to modded warfare and set current gamertag. So now you can see my gamertag's changed to modded warfare. You can also change it to different colors, so I can make it green, set current gamertag. You can see there on the scoreboard it's now green. And then I can also edit gamertag. If I get rid of that now, the buttons only works on older COD games, I think. You can set animated multicolored, and as you can see, what that does is it changes it to different colors, so it's constantly changing between all the different colors. And the other option for multicolor, if I select this back, so the other option, I can say set multicolored name, and when I do that, it will change each character, or every 2 characters, depending on how long the gamertag is, to different colors. So it's another form of multicolored gamertag. So that is basically your client modifications. Then of course you've got your off-host modifications. So these mods will work when you're not the host, or the host. It works either way. So you've got your UAV, your red boxes, wall hack. You've got your field of view. Then you've got, of course, advanced UAV, ESP, no recoil, small crosshairs. You can set, of course, different your like draw bodies to different colors. So if I enable draw bodies, I can set them to different colors. As you can see, they're changing from orange. There's blue, yellow, orange, cyan, green, and red. And then you've got outline color as well. So if I turn that off and I enable outline color, then I can change the outline color, so you can see there red, green, cyan, all those different colors that I'm scrolling through. So you have that. You've got different visions. So you've got snow vision, you've got chrome vision, dark vision, and default vision, which will turn it back to normal hopefully. Yep, there we go. So that's your off-host modifications. You can also end the game off-host as well. I'm not going to do that right now because I need to show you some other stuff. So we've got jump heights. So your global game variable editor will give you access to things that affect every player in the game. So jump height and gravity. Then you've got, let's see, we've got custom commands. So if I select a specific, so obviously console commands are universal. You don't have to select a specific client. So we can go ahead and say middle text. So middle text, let's just type in some random text and send it to screen. So you can see that sends it there. Then you've got kill feed text that'll appear in the kill feed, bottom left. Then you have console commands, so we can send say CG FOV 100, and that should set my FOV. So that's console command. You can also do game send server commands as well. Say text won't work in this game, it's not supported, but in some of the older CODs you can set say text as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the in-game modifications. You've got cheat packages as well. So cheat packages allows you to set a bunch of DVARs into a list. It's not, it's best for the older COD games because you can set like whole XP patches and all that kind of stuff. It will work on the newer CODs as well. You're just limited because a lot of the DVARs on the newer CODs are patched. They don't allow them to work. But what you can do is create a new cheat package. Let's just do FOV as an example. CG FOV. Let's set that to 40 or something really close up. So we'll add that, and then you can add as many DVARs as you want, then save it, save the package, and then load the package. So when you click refresh packages, next time you go on the game, it will load them. You can click the package and edit the value. So if I wanted to change that to maybe FOV 60, then I can set it to 60 and then save changes. So now the package is changed, and then of course I can also add multiple DVARs in here as well. If I wanted to say I'm not sure, does CG Gun X work on Advanced Warfare? I have no idea. CG Gun X 5, and then I can save that, and then just double click the package to load it on the game. So there you go, you can see it edited the FOV. And I'm not sure if it did CG Gun X, I can't really tell. If I set this back to the default FOV and double click that, it looks like it did set CG Gun X. Yeah, it did. That command works. Okay, so that's basically the cheat packages. Now you can just imagine doing, you know, like say World at War, COD 4, or Black Ops 1 Zombies or something, where you have free range to use as many DVARs as you want. You can go completely crazy with it, and you can create multiple packages, and they'll load up in this list right here as well. And then of course, so you could have like an XP package, maybe an off-host package, and then double click whichever one you want to enable. So that is cheat packages. So I suppose I can end the game now, so we'll use end game off-host, and that will end the game, even though I'm the host, but it works off-host as well. And I can show you guys the XUID spoofer and gamertag changer. Okay, so now we've got the XUID spoofer. So you can use this just to change the gamertag. You can use it as a gamertag changer. If you use it as a gamertag changer, then of course you can add colors. If I spoof gamertag, and it'll say, do you want to add colors? If I say no, it will not add colors. And if I go into private match now, you'll see my gamertag's changed to modded warfare. I can spoof gamertag and I can say yes, and it will open up the same gamertag editor that was in the clients section, so that I can add say multicolor or a specific color like green and set gamertag. And now if I back out, it should be green. There we go. And then of course it's an XUID spoofer as well, so I want to set my XUID to Major Nelson. I can spoof Fool, and that should have set the XUID. So if I go into a match right now, find a match, whoops, there we go, it says Major Nelson, and if I select view gamer card, it should be Major Nelson's gamer card that shows up, which it is right there. So you can see that that's spoofed the XUID. So that's the XUID spoofer. Force host. Okay, so the way force host works on this game is slightly different to, well, each force host on each COD is going to be slightly different. The way it works for Advanced Warfare is you click force host, and then it'll say click OK as soon as you start searching for a match. So I'm going to start searching for a match, team deathmatch, and then click OK as soon as it starts searching, and it'll say force host enabled, OK, and that's basically it. That's all you have to do. Match beginning in 5 seconds. So that is basically the Call of Duty tools. Advanced Warfare anyway, obviously, like I say, the other tools are very similar. They've got similar options. Some have different options to others, but they've got the same general options, the same general layout. So stay tuned for my other videos. I'm going to have videos on the console tools coming out. Actually, I'll probably have the console, well, maybe not, it depends. I'll probably have the file manager and console manager video out before this one, but then the console tools will probably be after this one, the other console tool video. And then I'll also have a video on the other game section and the Halo tools as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, go ahead and leave it a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm shuffling.